Hi Nigel, really good session today. I hope you found it helpful. I'm just going to run through a couple of points now we discussed in the lesson. Firstly, we want to just try and make sure we get the setup correctly. Starting with the grip, you can see here on the left hand side how your left forearm and the club are actually still all in line. We want to try and make sure there's a bit of an angle there in the left wrist so we can see two knuckles, and that's going to mean position the club now a bit more in the fingers of the left hand rather than underneath the lifeline where initially you thought you had to put it in the first place. So once you've got the grip better, we then want to make sure the club is resting on the ground. Try not to hover it, because we said by hovering the golf club, it's going to put tension now in your forearms, make it very difficult to be smooth and fluid with the golf swing, generally resulting in topping the golf ball or some missed shots off target. Then when the golf ball was set down nicely, swing-wise, as we said, we want to try and focus on now from the top of the backswing, you're making a good backswing. As we said, for me, the backswing consists of two 90 degrees, a 90-degree shoulder angle and a 90-degree wrist hinge, which in this case you have both of. From here now we want the hips to be moving down and to the target. You can see here now a good movement onto the left side, starting to clear the body, arms and body are rotating through, and we can keep a bit more width now in the swing. If you look at this position here just post impact, how much more movement there is in comparison to your old swing, where there was a very much sort of head down mentality, body not really moving at all, arm bending in there, as we can see, not much twisting at all with the lower half. I mean, your knees are still quite apart and your hips haven't really twisted. We compare that to this move here, much better position there with the knees. The hips are now starting to rotate towards target, and as a result of that we get a much better contact and right the way through up onto that left side. So as I said, work on the setup. Your grip was looking really good once you got that sequence correct. Make sure that ball position is not too far forward, and then in terms of the swing, like I say, just don't try and stay down on the ball or keep your head down. You want to be rotating and moving down to the left with the hips so you can finish all the way on that left side with a full rotation throughout the body. So hope that all makes sense, Nigel. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, and I'll see you soon.